Do you ever wonder if you are being visited by a spirit? Do you have a feeling that there are spirits in your home? Are you curious if a loved one may be trying to connect? Before we launch into the common signs that a spirit energy is near, it's important to understand the types of energy we may encounter. This includes ghosts, spirits, angels, demons, fairies, residuals, and elementals. Ghosts are typically identified as spirits that have not crossed over, whereas spirits are often used to classify those who have crossed over into the light. There are some key differences between encountering a ghost and a spirit. Usually spirits make you feel calm, comforted, and reassured. They often appear in dreams, or you may see them as an apparition. Either way, the feeling surrounding a spirit is often calm. Ghosts, on the other hand, often leave you with an eerie feeling, and can at times make you uncomfortable. They can appear as an apparition, shadow, orbs, or ectoplasm mist. They may also be attached to an object or living person. Here are 16 common signs that you may have a visitor from the other side. Unexplained noises. Hearing sounds such as footsteps, knocking, banging, scratching, or the sound of something being dropped. Usually these sounds can start off subtle and get louder. Opening doors/cupboards. Any doors, cupboards, or drawers that seem to open on their own without rational explanation. Lights switching on/off. Having lights switching on and off which are not caused by a rational explanation, or new light bulbs that seem to blow too quickly. Electronics switching on/off. Having items such as TVs or radios switching on and off, changing channels, moving to static or increasing in volume without any rational explanation. Also hearing a favorite song from a loved one who has crossed over. Disappearing items. An everyday object is suddenly missing from its usual spot, only to see it reappear back a few days later. Objects at your feet. Seeing coins, stones, or feathers at your feet are often sent by a loved one or spirit. Animal sensitivity. Your animal reacts to a particular area of your home or seems to react to something you cannot see. Feeling of being watched. This may be an overall feeling, or specific to only one area of the house. Typically this feeling can be eerie, however, it doesn't necessarily mean the presence itself is eerie. Hot and cold spots. Experiencing huge fluctuations in temperature in particular areas in your home. Feeling of being touched. Feeling a hand or something brush past, or a poke, push, or nudge. Sometimes if the energy is negative, there can also be unexplained scratches. Unexplained smells. Fragrances that are not associated to anything in your home, or a foul-smelling odor. This is usually from a negative presence. Cries/whispers/voices. Hearing soft chatter, cries, whispers, or even music from an unknown source. Usually coming from one particular area of the house. Levitating objects. Very rare, but includes objects sliding off shelves, things flying off the walls, or furniture moving. This is often indicative of a ghost or a negative energy. Apparitions. Seeing a human-formed apparition or entity. This can either be misty, transparent, or solid. You may also see brightly colored orbs. Blue orbs are often spirits and white orbs are often angels. Item of a loved one. Randomly finding an object from a loved one who has crossed over. Shadows. Seeing unexplained shadows in the corner of your eyes. It is important to understand that typically, not all bumps in the night are caused by an actual spirit or ghost. In fact, most of the time these types of noises can be attributed to residuals. Residuals are basically an imprint of energy that seems to be caught on a continuous loop and is playing out over and over again. You can read more about residual hauntings here. Residual energy is usually easily cleared with sage and other smudging rituals, incense, and crystals. As for ghosts and spirits, intuitively we can often tell which one is paying us a visit by the way the experience makes us feel. Usually ghosts are attached to a particular object or home, whereas spirits will come and go when they have messages they need to deliver. If you are experiencing paranormal activity in your home, take a moment to observe what type of energy you feel you are dealing with. If it is a spirit or a loved one, stay open to their messages, and if it's a ghost, set a firm boundary to ensure you can live in your home comfortably.